Welcome to Wayne's World Garage. Today we're picking up some steel from L.R. Wilson to work on making head blocks for the Frick Sawmill. We're also going to take some of this 4x6 3/8 inch angle iron and use the new circular saw to trim it down a little bit because we need to come up with about 4 5/8 inches by 1.5 inches. We'll see how that goes. If you look at the previous videos, you might have noticed the head blocks are extraordinarily worn out. But to do this, I need some 3/8 inch angle iron. And it was going to cost $500 to get angle iron from the local supplier. Fortunately, these guys had some extra steel in their boneyard, and they were generous enough to give it to us since we're using it for a volunteer organization. So I'll stop talking here, but take a listen to this forklift. Who can guess what type of diesel engine this thing has in it? Leave a comment, please. So I've been to some boneyards in my life, but let me tell you what, this boneyard is massive. Additionally, it's more organized than most steel houses you've seen. Way more organized than the local lumber yard. I mean Home Depot.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit tricky here because this man who doesn't know me from anything has no reason at all to trust me or have any clue that I'm not going to fall and break my neck, which that's a good possibility. And it turns out this piece of metal we're picking up here weighs about 420 pounds. No wonder I couldn't lift it. So what he's going to do though is he's going to pull it out and then we're going to walk it over to my trailer and we'll put it down in the trailer. And since it's way too long for the 20-foot trailer, we'll get one of their guys to chop it off for us. But it's kind of heavy, but he did a perfect job of, centering it here. So it's not that hard for me to just swing it around and keep it out of the cranes that are in the way and everything else. thanks to his expert driving of this forklift, he successfully managed to get this piece of steel out of the boneyard and getting ready to drop it on my trailer. And then we'll cut it a little bit shorter. It was a little bit tricky because the way we were lifting it, I couldn't turn it 90 degrees to the forklift. And I had to be a little bit careful that it didn't bang and catch on one of the cranes and stuff like that that's there. But no big deal, it worked out. And obviously this guy's a real operator. He's done this a couple times before, it'd be my guess.
Watch your winch. Gonna say a few words?
Yeah, got a nice piece of iron here, huh? Thanks to L.R. Wilson and our friends donating this to us for the park, for the Frick Sawmill, for the head blocks. Thank you so much, guys. Let me get this thing up. Stay back. So you may be wondering, why am I lifting the trailer up? Well, what I need to do is give this guy his choker back, since he was so kind to lift it with his choker. So what I'm doing is I'm tipping the trailer, lifts off the steel off the trailer, then we can just slide the choker off. Jeez, wish I thought of that. So this steel here being way longer than my trailer, these guys were kind enough to get out the oxyacetylene torch and zip off the end of it. So it made it a little bit shorter for me. Thanks, guys.
Smile.
So at least it's a little bit lighter now. I don't think it's more than 10 foot long. It might be 8 foot long. But times 14, it's 120, 150 pounds. But fortunately, I could slide it up a little bit, and then we can get it strapped down. Although it doesn't slide very easily, the zinc-plated steel on the wood. But we get it done. All right, guys, here we are, Wayne's World Garage. It's cold outside. It's 30 fun-loving degrees. But it is February 3rd here in Maryland. So that's kind of what we expect. So thanks to our buds at L.R. Wilson, steel erectors and fabricators and crane drivers, we got some gorgeous 3/8 inch angle iron. It's a little bit bigger than what we want, so I've got to trim it down some. So that's what we're gonna do. But the price was right. One batch of brownies. Thank you, Paula. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we take the little skill saw here and we'll just whip this off. It's 3/8 inch thick, but I think it'll work okay. This is a little bit of a unknown, but we're going to find out. So good. Let me move my clamp here so I don't run over it. And so far, it doesn't look like we've cut off any trailer parts, which is convenient. Still recording. Ready? Let her rip, Peter Chip. Where are you? Cut. Looks pretty good, not bad for a little skill saw. All right, well, there's the first real cut with this little skill saw made by Fein. I'm impressed with it so far. This is straight as an arrow. It's not a track saw, but you put a little track next to it, and look at how clean it is. And I've got a plasma cutter. Let me tell you what, I've never done a plasma cutter this nice. This is like gorgeous, unbelievable. And look at how straight this thing is. This is like straight as an arrow. So optimistically, we're on track, and we'll be able to cut these angles down that they gave us, which are I think 4 by 6 or something insane, to 1.5 inches by 4 3/4 or something like that. In the meantime, we got some nice steel out of it, so check it out. Well, all right, thanks for watching. That was just a quick video. We're starting the process of making new head blocks for the Frick Sawmill. Ours are more than worn out. Thanks to the guys at L.R. Wilson for donating some big steel. It's 4 by 8 angle, 3/8 of an inch thick, 14.2 pounds per foot. It's heavy, but we get the chance to try out the new Fein saw, and things are working well. So it's 15 degrees this morning, a little bit chilly, but time to go outside and do a little bit more cutting.